Hello and welcome. This is the trailer for Econometrics course. My name is Ilya Tetin. I am going to teach you this Econometrics course this semester. So this is going to be a course which involves R programming, which I assume you already know. And this course comprises three basic subjects. The first one is economics, because econometrics generally is based on the economics. It tries to prove laws of economics, or tries to prove laws of finance or other types of data. Generally, we are going to work with economic type of data. And it uses statistical methods like the variance, the correlation, the causation from statistics to prove these economic laws. And it also uses R programming in order to build our models very fast and very simple. Just the model will be built in 1 or 2 lines of code, which is quite easy and allows us to modify and demonstrate the change of our result depending on the change in data. And we also know how R can visualize data with ggplot, so we are going to use it extensively throughout the course. So this course comprises very simple, I would say, introductory econometrics here. So it won't be very hard in terms of mathematics. Don't worry about that. It will be quite easy, and the pace of our course will be quite slow. As you can see that we are doubling the time for each of the topic, and we are going to cover only very very standard type of the course with OLS, ordinary least squares regression. And we are going to use the majority of our course, we're going to use cross-sectional data. So we are going to build a solid base of concepts of probability and statistics, and we are going to introduce simple regression model, where we explain one variable in terms of another variable. Although simple regression is not widely used in applied econometrics, but it allows us to serve as a natural starting point, because the algebra and interpretations are relatively straightforward. And then we quite fast will go to multiple regression models, cover the fundamentals of multiple regression analysis, where we allow more than one variable to affect the variable we are trying to explain. So let's say that we are talking about some economic laws, and we're trying to predict the value of one economic variable based on the changes in different variables. So economics just say, okay, this variable is going to change in the positive direction or in the negative direction, but it cannot say how much it will change. So econometrics will allow us to answer this question precisely. In statistical meaning, of course. It will allow us to say, okay, it will change in that much points, or it will change downward on that much points. So it just tries to bring quantitative analysis here in the qualitative economic laws. All right, so after multiple regression models, we will discuss the large sample or asymptotic properties of the OLS estimator. So OLS is the ordinary least squares. It just provides justification of the inference procedures when the errors in the regression models are normally distributed. Then we cover some additional topics in regression analysis, including advanced functional form issues, data scale, prediction, goodness of fit. So we are going to enlarge our understanding of different types of multiple regression models. Then we explain how qualitative information can be incorporated into multiple regression model. And finally, we will illustrate how to test for and correct the problem of heteroscedasticity. This is the very major problem in econometric analysis. That means heteroscedasticity means non-constant variance in the error term. So the error term shows some kind of pattern, and this is not good. That means that we left some information in the error term. So we show how the usual OLS statistics can be adjusted and present the extension of OLS known as the weighted least squares, which explicitly accounts for different variances in the errors. And in our last couple of weeks, we are going to deliver further into the very important problem of correlation between the error term and one of or more of the explanatory variables. It is called the autocorrelation. And we demonstrate how the availability of a proxy variable can solve the omitted variable problems. If we have time, then we will touch the time series analysis, where we are going to predict the change of the variable based on the previous values of this variable, or we are going to use this moving average technique to predict the value of the variable based on the historical data. So the course will be quite easy in terms of grading. You will just need to demonstrate that you can solve this problem in R for a basic type of econometrics. And the book that I suggest you to use is the Wooldridge Introductionary Econometrics. It is not overwhelmed with mathematics, and it is quite easy, straightforward, and very convenient for us that R has the package called Wooldridge with all the necessary data inside. So hope you will sign for this course, and I will do my best to teach you econometrics well. Thank you.